Desktop Bodybuilding, and we are back for the 2024 Tampa Pro. The Open men are on stage now as we speak, and we have here, that's the top four from the 2024 Chicago Pro, but we have the Open men on now at this show. So let's bring up some of the screen captures. I've got some coming up for you guys in just a second. We have the Open men on stage right now as we speak. You can see Tim Budesheim there. You can see Lewis Breed looking very impressive there, second on the right. Phil Clayhar looks very much improved. He's on the, not the far right there, but second on, left. He's second on the left there. And then that Asian competitor in there as well, very impressive. And Christian Coldwell is in the middle there from Australia. So hopefully you guys are hearing me loud and clear. I don't know if this has gone live yet or not. Fingers crossed it has. Let me double check that I've got the right broadcast going and everything. Oh, it looks like it has gone live. Thankfully. Okay, cool. So you guys hopefully can hear me loud and clear from the 2024 Tampa Pro. Get your comments in. Vote in the poll. Who do you think is going to win the 2024 Tampa Pro? Anyway, let me open up the comments so I can see what you guys are saying. If you are obviously commenting live now. And let me know who you think is going to win and why. Next group of men are out on stage now. We've got Arn Win in there. A whole bunch of guys. Nate Spear, Vlad Sukhoruchko. We've got Eric Wood in there as well. A very, very good underrated competitor. Vlad's getting the elbows out. There's Thomas, what's his name? Is it Tom Zook or something like that? He's a very good competitor. Yeah, some good. Oh, the guy second on the right has an insane. I think I missed that quarter turn a little bit, but I'll get it from the other side. He looks insane. Let me actually see if I can show you guys that. You can see here, second on the right. I don't know if you can see my mouse there, but very impressive waist. And that was after he actually let go of it a little bit too. So very, very impressive. And as I mentioned, there is a live... Actually, I don't know if I have mentioned this. There is a live stream. The quality is next level. I actually tried to go live a little bit before this. And, yeah, it didn't work perfectly. So, hopefully you guys can hear me loud and clear. Let's get to your comments. And let me know where you are tuning in from as well. Around the world. It's a very good lineup here at the Tampa Pro. So they're coming out individually now. First man out on stage, Rico Laura Rivas. Not a contender in this lineup, from Brazil. Alright. That looks very good. I pick him. Also, like the stream if you have not liked the stream yet. Okay, I'm seeing your comments now. Mo has better quads. John has better back. Decisions. Get him, John. That's from Jack Parcell. KB, John's back will expose Mo. Alright. Audio is good. It's LiveX. Where's Hutchinson? Hutchinson, yeah, I haven't seen him out on stage yet. I didn't catch everyone that came out initially in those first lineups, so we'll have to keep an eye out for that. Tim's front double is not great. The taper, that's from Alex Diaz. The taper isn't superb, but there's a back double bicep of that lineup from before. You can see Vlad Sukhoruchko third on the left there. Eric Wood on the far left. Who's in the middle there? Oh, it's Nate Spear. Nate Spear looks very thick and impressive from the back there in the middle. Very impressive. Where's Hutchinson? I didn't see him on stage, so I might have just missed his lineup. Check who's on stage now. We've got Lewis Breed on stage now, actually. Lewis Breed looks very impressive. He was a guy that if I didn't get to do a predictions show for this, but if I did, I would put Lewis Breed in third. I would have gone first. I would have gone Jon De La Rosa. Yeah, obviously missed the lineup. I didn't see Jon De La Rosa either. Lewis Breed doesn't necessarily have the striations in the quads as much here, I don't think. Tim Budesheim's coming out on stage now. Let me just go through a few of these of Lewis Breed. Tim, very, very big as always. It's funny, Tim has these deep, hard striations through chest, which I love. And then certain other body parts, he doesn't look as crisp, like the back, the delts from the back. But still very conditioned overall. Here's some more of Lewis Breed. And as I mentioned as well, there is a live stream you can purchase. Very, very good quality. Shout out to the Tampa Pro. The only thing I will say that I don't love is the background color. I mean, it's the same color as the competitors, so that's a little bit rough. Lewis Breed there. And you can see there on the quads, he doesn't have those deep cuts in there. Like on the outer quad, or even the medialis has a bit, but for how conditioned he is. But he brings conditioning in other areas. And then you got Tim Budesheim there. Christian Caldwell on stage now from Australia, making his pro debut. Great physique, just needs a bit more muscle overall to be competitive at this level, but definitely nothing wrong with his shape or anything like that. That's obviously Tim Budesheim. People always correct me in the chat. Tim on the back, in his back double bicep, not as impressive. The rear lat spread, he really has a lot of width there. Sonic has got it in the bag. Boston Phil, you know what's up, man. Let's see if you can see this on the screen. Sonic. We're going to have a different word at the end of this one, so stick around to the end of the stream. I've been slacking getting back to people. I've got to actually search the word Sonic and find people. John looks great. Yeah, I missed John in the lineup, so I'm excited to see him now. At some point, the IFB should give gifts now that they've gotten rid of the perfectly good point system instead of just modifying it. Yeah, I don't mind it, actually, Paul Bartlett. I didn't mind the point system. I've got to be honest. Who's on stage now? Oh, this is this Asian competitor. This sounds really bad, but very impressive structure, insertions. Like, the shape is awesome. He actually had a very impressive twisting tricep shot. One thing I'm not liking right now is they seem to be rushing through the open men quicker than everyone. So they get to do a few poses. They're not even doing their full go through. So Phil Clahar's on stage now. He's just hit a front double bicep. Let's see how many poses he gets through, because they're not getting through all of them. Front lat, and he seems to be going through them a bit quicker too. So they're getting the sort of the thank you the halfway through. So he's hit 3 shots now. He's hitting a back double now. A little bit shaky on this one. Needs a little bit more conditioning from the back. Phil Clahar does. See the rear lat spread? Okay, he's getting through a bit here. Christian Caldwell, as you can see on your screen now. Also, guys, if you are joining in, give the video a thumbs up, smash that like button, and also there will be a I've only got 38 likes so far. Click off the live chat for 1 second, give it a thumbs up, and also give me your opinion. Vlad and John top 2. Vlad looks great. How can you mess up a 10? It looks that bad. Way too light. I'm going to find the competitors list here. so I can get everyone's name. So that the Asian competitor that I was talking about, he's from China. It's Yi Shan Cheng. We've got Phil Clark. Now we've got Alfonso Cromate from Plant City, Florida. And next we have Jon De La Rosa. That was the Asian competitor I was talking about. I got him in the most horrible screen captures, but he looked really good. John's one of the real good guys of the sport. Wow, John looks good. John apparently has gained he's gained 11 pounds since last year's Tampa Pro. So he's definitely improved. That would have been enough, I believe, to win last year's Tampa Pro. Well, this would have been enough. Very impressive against... Oh, John's on. I don't see anyone touching John here. But you never know. You got to see them side by side. So we'll wait and see before I go too hard on that judgment. Wow, yeah, his back looks good. Because even when you zoom in on these streams and you take a screen capture, a lot of the time they look soft. This, to me, is Jon De La Rosa's best or one of his best ever packages. Yeah, it's his best, I think. Tan's great, really dark. Very impressive. Yeah, they don't seem to be rushing him as much now. Very happy. Mo Foda's out now. There's Phil Claha. Sorry, Phil. I'll get some of Mo Foda, and then we'll run through those captures. And let me know your thoughts in the comments. Have discussions between yourself, and I will get to those comments. Don't worry about that. And then after all these individuals, Mo Foda looks good too. Mo Foda is better than he was a few weeks back. Was it a few weeks back? Was it a week back? I think it's a week back now, actually. A few more of John. That side chest is awesome. Mo Foda looks so great once he hits his ab shot. Like, as he's going into it, he doesn't look as good because he doesn't get, like, as sort of... Doesn't really get the detail out as much, but... Dorian Haywood's coming out on stage now. More from Jon De La Rosa on the screen. Look at that back double. Got to say, Dorian Haywood looks pretty good here too. Let me have a quick look at your comments for a second. John, 4 weeks out. Why is there no video, only pictures? There is a live stream that is paid for, so click the link in the description if you do want to purchase that one. The quality is next level, so. What is the Asian guy's name? I said that before. His name is Yi Shan Cheng. Let me know what you think of Jon De La Rosa and how he looks. There is a live stream. Purchase it. Click the link in the description below. Look at that rear lat spread. Someone said John 4 weeks out. When you see him moving, trust me, he ain't 4 weeks out. If you think that's 4 weeks out, you're wild. Jordan Hutchinson coming out on stage now. We have not seen anything from him as yet. I really am a big fan of Jordan Hutchinson's physique. Very aesthetic. Let's get through a few more of these. That's Mo Foda on the screen right now that you can see. Jordan Hutchinson hitting his shots from the back. Glutes are really in here. I like the way he's hitting his back double too. Elbows a little higher. As he's going through the shots too, his transitions, he looks actually much more conditioned as well. That's what you guys miss from some of these screenshots too. And just, I don't know, for whatever reason, a screenshot. Yeah, Jordan Hutchinson, he does his twisting ab shot, twisting tricep shot to the front. Locks out his quads and they're shredded. Yeah, Jordan looks really good. So they're more of Mo Foda, but you can see there from the back, it's just not as crisp as like a Jon De La Rosa. You go there, and I think that's just more crisp, more developed. Then you go, where's Mo Foda's back double? Then you go there. There's just some sort of wateriness. I don't know, it's where it's just not as crisp as like a Jon. Jon, you can see hard, dense. I think that's just far too much for Mo Foda. But Mo Foda looks very impressive, like side shots. Front lat, very impressive. Ab shot. Most muscular is huge, but yeah, just not as much. This is Dorian Hayward. And there's Jordan Hutchinson. Pedro is on stage now, actually. Very impressive shape, but just not enough mass. So on stage now we have Jason May. Then we've got An Nguyen, Felix Norman, Sahan, Nate Spear, Vlad Sukhoruchko, Marius Tom Zook, and then Eric Wood. So still some great competitors to come as well, guys. Alright, let's go through a few more of them. Let me know in the poll who you have winning. Let's go to that poll actually as well. So vote in the poll now. 50 likes so far. Let's get up to 100, guys, if we can. Okay, so in the poll, 35% have Mo Foda winning. Now, I did put this up before we started the stream, so we might even start this again. 47% Jon De La Rosa, 4% Vlad Sukhoruchko, and 14% other, like Tim Budesheim, Jordan Hutchinson, and Lewis Breed. Lewis Breed is very impressive, so watch Lewis Breed. Up to 52 likes. Absolutely killing it. Dave Manfra, thank you, my man. Xavier, always killing it. Thank you. Much appreciated. What's up? There's heaps up, man. There is heaps up. Keep an eye out on Desktop Bodybuilding. There is some wild stuff coming out. An Nguyen on stage now. An used to be one of those guys that was always sort of up there, but I just don't know. Oh, he's back double bicep. He's got an insane looking physique, I gotta say. I think I was underrating him a little bit a second ago. Some body parts are actually, because he never really got in great condition, but as he's matured his physique, it's funny, standing there, he doesn't look shredded. Hits some shots and he looks actually quite peeled now. Very interesting. His ab shot's good. I'll show you guys some more of these in just a moment. That's Jordan Hutchinson on the screen there. Jordan looked really damn good. Felix Norman on stage right now. Very, very good about back double bicep. It looks much better with his elbows at least level or like higher. Felix Norman actually looks really good. He looks very big in the lineup. Very fidgety when he poses, like going into a front lat spread in the individual. Well, a little bit fidgety. Yeah, a little shaky and fidgety on his posing, but his waist from the side is very, very tight and impressive, especially for a guy that has a lot of muscle. Glutes are dug out pretty well. But yeah, very fidgety on his posing. Needs a bit more thickness and whatnot from the back, but yeah, and his rear lat needs some work, but he's impressive. Go through a few more of these shots. So Jordan Hutchinson is going to be somewhere up there, actually. Looking at these photos more, I just don't think anyone will have enough to beat Jon at this point. This guy had a nice physique, but not the size. An Nguyen here. So that's An Nguyen from the back. His glutes and everything. Like, to have you know, the muscle going like that, pretty impressive. Sahan, is it Sahan? Saha? He's on stage now from the front. Very impressive. Super vascular from the side. That sort of Justin Rodriguez looking vascularity. Hard from the back. Nice shape, but just needs more muscle in that back. He didn't need a rear lat spread, I don't think, in his individual. But yeah, nice small waist and everything. Very impressive. He'd be one of those guys, yeah, when he hits certain ab shots, I'm like, whoa. Let's get through to those shots. This guy that you're seeing on the screen right now, very, very good, but a little bit shaky in his posing. But that waist from the side is tiny. Nate Spear on stage right now. I believe he's overlooked a little bit earlier in the year. Looks good here. It's one of those guys you zoom in and doesn't look quite as shredded as he actually is. Like in a lineup, he always looks better. I think he could be a little bit more crisp here. Just a little drier, but then, yeah, he turns to the back and conditioning looks better. Like in a lineup, it's one of those guys, he's got enough fullness where the conditioning sort of doesn't matter as much. We'll get through to some of these competitors I'm actually talking about. You can see there, pretty impressive, just needs more back. And that's Sahan. Look, crazy vascularity. You can just tell that this dude's like filled up hard on carbs. Yeah, Nate Spear looks good. There's certain shots where he looks just way better on. And when you see him in the lineup, you'll notice it more. That's Sahan. You can see the vascularity on that side chest, like I mentioned. Needs a little bit more from the back, but still crazy impressive, like, conditioning. How does Vlad look? Yeah, Vlad looks good again. Vlad's definitely hitting the best in his career in terms of like what he's bringing to the stage. Oh, he's hitting an artistic front double. I don't know if I caught that one or not. I think I sort of did actually. Oh, he's hitting the front lat spread one side at a time. Vlad is taking his sweet time in this individual routine. We're going to be here for a while with Vlad. That's Sahan. Look at that conditioning. That is it? I've got to make sure that's Sahan. Sahan, yeah, I nailed it. Oh, I missed Vlad on the side chest. Vlad's actually huge. He is actually, yeah. Big boy this week, Vlad. Vlad is taking so long on stage. I reckon he's going to get a thanks soon. Sorry, Nate, I had to go past your pictures because I needed to show Vlad. Vlad looks very big this week. It's funny because he actually looks like his pre-contest photos now. Which, that sounds harsh. But everyone used to think that he's going to win shows and he'd place like 6th or 7th. Now he's actually like bringing his pre-contest stuff to the stage, which is crazy. Right as everyone stopped believing in him. He's got to thank you. He's still hitting shots. Vlad looks good. He got a double thank you, or a triple. Oh, he's still hitting shots. I don't think the judge is going to like this. Oh, he got a triple. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. There's Vlad Sukhoruchko. Sorry, I will get to the chat. And you can see he's obviously very conditioned. Marius Tomzuk on stage right now. I'll get a screen capture of him as well. Let's get to your chat quickly. And also vote in the poll. I will start a new poll once we get the first call out up on stage. Most of you guys have Jon De La Rosa, but Mo Foda's in a close second. Vlad Sukhoruchko looks damn good. Can you guys see and hear me all right? How long till final? Final starts, well, I put it at 6 p.m, but it actually starts at 5:30, so I might go live earlier than that. So make sure you follow Desktop Bodybuilding, click the subscribe button, and also click the notification bell button. Then when I go live for the finals, you'll be notified. So it makes sense. So make sure you subscribe to Desktop Bodybuilding. And also like this stream if you are watching live or on replay. It helps me out. And I don't believe there's been any super chats as yet. Let me scroll back. No. Because if there is a super chat, I will feature you and definitely feature your comment. Show Vlad Sukhoruchko, please. You should be seeing him now at least. There's a back double. Wild. Look how big that looks. He's doing the C-bum style where he sort of pulls around a bit, but that's crazy. Almost 500 of you in here live. Thank you so much. Let's get to 500. Eric Wood on stage now. Eric Wood's very good. That rhymed. He's had the advantage of actually going last and knowing that he could get hurried on stage a little bit. Oh yeah, he's filled up. Another guy where he doesn't look as conditioned when he's moving, and then when he hits his shots, from the back, not quite as sharp in the glutes and hams. That's one spot that holds Eric Wood back a bit. His rear lat spread's definitely not as strong. Much stronger from the front. That ab shot. Yeah, ab shot looks very conditioned. I think he's a guy that needs to be inside out to... Oh shit, I went back. Oops, I accidentally went... Oh, I was slightly behind on the stream, so yep. Okay, first call out right now. There's more Vlad. You want some more Vlad? That's weird. Alright, first call out. We have Lewis Breed, Jon De La Rosa, Mo Foda, Jordan Hutchinson. What's this dude's name? The guy that shakes a little bit when he poses. I believe that's Alfonso Cremati. Is it? Shit, I don't want to get that wrong. Or is that Jason May? I believe that's Jason May, actually. Alright, so Mo Foda and Jon De La Rosa in the middle. Vlad Sukhoruchko on one side and Jordan Hutchinson on the other side. Lewis Breed on the outside. And I believe it's Steve Weinberger. Sounds angry. Yeah, it's Jason May, I believe, on the far right. I will get a screen capture of this straight away to you guys, so you can see the front double bicep. Let's quickly skip forward to this. Just 1 second. That's Eric Wood. We're about to hit a front lat. I need to see this. Very good quality of this live stream. There is a link in the description below as well, or to purchase this. Very, very high quality. I suggest people do it because if you purchase more of these live streams, then they are going to obviously want to do more of them and keep this quality. Like, this is next level quality. Looks even better when you've actually got it playing as well. Back double. I'm going to try to judge this as I'm looking at photos. Jon De La Rosa. Okay. They're bumping elbows. Steve Weinberger is mad. He's saying no elbows. Oh, my stream just went slightly worse quality. Come back, stream. Here we go. It's better. Back double. They're hitting it again. If they bang elbows, they're going to kill each other. All two guys are. Rear lat spread. So Jon De La Rosa, crazy impressive on the rear double. Rear lat. There's actually quite a few good guys that are good on the rear lat, but I'd say, Mo Foda is probably near last. I'd say second last out of that group of 6. I'll go through it with you guys. There's a side chest. You can see Vlad Sukhoruchko. This is his all-time best, I think, now. I think he's better than the other week. Side tricep. Yeah, Mo Foda loses a bit on the side tricep, the back double. I would be moving Vladimir, to be honest, which I never thought I'd say. I'd say this is Vlad's best. I would have Jon De La Rosa, Vlad Sukhoruchko. Then I'd have like Mo Foda or Jordan Hutchinson. It improved Jordan Hutchinson for sure. Most muscular. Lewis Breed, very good. Jon De La Rosa, very good. Vlad is fading slightly. He doesn't look as hard through the chest and shoulders. Shoulders might be slightly a little too inflamed, maybe. So I'm actually maybe taking it back a little bit. Oh, Jordan Hutchinson into the middle. Steve Weinberger is so angry. I've moved Jordan Hutchinson into the middle. I actually love it because he's, quite an aesthetic dude. See how many of you are in the live chat now. 452. Guys, get a like in there and let's try to get this over 500. And let me know who you think in the chat, and I will get to you guys very, very soon. Once we go to the second call out, I'll start to get to the comments and we'll go through it. Side chest. Yeah, I'm just trying to take a few here, but obviously if you want to see the full thing. Alright, I think we can go through it now. I can start going through some comments in just a second. There's a front double. What do you guys think? The back double. Alright, I'm going to watch this a little bit and concentrate on that, plus replying to your comments. Please provide link to watch Gym Rat. It's in the description. Mo is off. Where is Tim? Maybe I am 500. Lol. Yeah, it's over 500 now. Shout out. See, if you guys like it, look, we've just bumped up to like 520 something. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. And if you haven't yet, still go and do it, because we can get to 1,000. Oh, Jordan Hutchinson on the side shot, plus Vladyslav Sukhoruchko on the side try. I quickly just got a screen capture of this. Check out Vlad. It's like Vlad's grown a body. Dude's just got huge. And the ab shot too. It's like his waist has gotten smaller. Vlad is. But there's just some little areas like the shoulders that are just maybe a little bit overdone. And just when he's hitting his most muscular, I'll go back to his most muscular. It's like he couldn't flex his shoulders and chest there. And you look at that compared to Jon De La Rosa, like Vlad is enormous. But the shoulders were just getting, it's like he couldn't flex it. And that, I have to deduct some points for that. Ron Harris in the house. I'm missing the comments. Oh, Ron, you said maybe I'm 500. Lol. 546 of you. Thank you so much. Who's in dark blue trunks? Looks washed out. Oops, open wrong page. Dark blue trunks. There's 2 in blue trunks. That's Lewis Breed on the far left of your screen. But yeah, let me know what you think of Vlad Sukhoruchko's shoulders and chest. That's the only thing that I had an issue with. But outside of that, he's enormous and it is all-time best. Like, it is actually pretty wild what Vlad has brought to the stage. And let me show you that in this ab shot. Like, since when did Vlad look like that? Since when were the abs that tight? Since when did his side tricep look that huge? Like, it just looks so enormous when you zoom out on that one as well. So one admission, actually a few admissions from that first call out. One of them is Tim Budesheim, who obviously is looking more like a 7th place and downward finisher at this point, but can work his way up. Sahar is in that second call out too. Eric Wood is in there. I'll show you guys in just a moment, but we'll focus a little bit more for a second longer on this first call out, because the first call out is where it's at in terms of who is going to potentially win this show. See the ab shot there. Let's go back through the shots and go pose by pose. Also, just wanted to show you guys Eric Wood. Pretty damn conditioned. Just from a back, he falls down a bit of that glute and ham area. But anyway, let's get to the first call out. That's a little bit zoomed out. We've got another front double we can analyze a little bit later. But going through this, I mean, Vlad looked really good, but John, I've got to say, Lewis Breed on the far left looked pretty damn good in that front double too. Rudolfo Eichhoff says Vlad looks balloonish. Yeah, he does look balloonish for sure. Vlad's side shot is crazy. Yeah, absolutely. This should be John or Jordan's for sure. If you can't see definition, then you shouldn't be on stage. Paul Bartlett in the house. Old school MD in the house. But yeah, so I'm a front double. Got to say, Vlad looks pretty damn good, but Jon was the best for me. When the shots are being hit, Mo Foda can look so crazy in like a front lat spread. And I've got to give him his credit on that shot. That shot's pretty crazy. But I feel like there's a little bit of water on him. I don't know. It just didn't look... I think you'd see it in motion. But you look at Vlad on that side chest. Jesus. Vlad winning? No. He didn't get put into the middle. I'd say they have him no higher than third. And I've got to imagine that is because of probably the shoulders or something. Tim Budesheim has the worst tan as also known to man. It's like it wasn't put on him. I don't know how as well, because like Jon De La Rosa is dark as anything. Yeah, Tim cooked it with the tan. You guys will see in a second when I show you a few of these. But let's continue to go through the first call out. Get your comments in as well. Let me know what you think. 566 of you in the chat right now. Shout out to you guys. 139 likes. Alright, let's end that poll. Let's start a new poll. Get you guys involved. And I will get to those comments at the same time. Let's start the poll. Alright. Who do you have... Who do you have winning the 2024 Tampa Pro? I don't know why I didn't even put all that in reality. So, the top 3 contenders, let's put in all 4. Let's go Mo Foda, as he started in the middle. Mark's Max Muscle, Matt Sinkering. I'm in Cuba watching you. What's up, man? All the way from Cuba. Do you smoke cigars? That would be a spot, I guess. Yeah, I hope you enjoy your trip, man. What's up, Mark's Max Muscle? The Tasmanian Terror. I can't do your accent as good as you do mine. So we've got Mo Foda. Who else is contending for this one? Jon De La Rosa. Jon De La Rosa. We also have, obviously, Jordan Hutchinson, and we have Vlad. And we've got Jordan Hutchinson. Alright, let's start that poll. Vote, let me know what you think in the comments. Let's hit that 600 concurrent viewers. I've had about 4,000 of you go through here so far. Michael Russo, Xavier, and team Marks is in. Shout out to Marks Max Muscle from Paul Bartlett. Radiz Damio. That's a tough one. And Catherine. All the big guys are here. Marks Max Muscle. Yeah. Well, we have an all-star cast in here. Pro Jada Beverly. We've got pros in here. 586 here. That's cool. This is top 6. Yeah, this is top 6 that you are seeing on your screen right now. By the looks of it, top 6 so far. At least first call out. So right now on stage. Yeah, this is the thing. We have a third call out right now. I think these guys are getting pretty hot because I'm seeing people like dabbing them off in the background. We've got Phil Clahar in third call out. We've got Nate Spear. We've got Christian Coldwell, who's in the middle of that one. We've got Arn Wynn. Bunch of really good guys in third call out as well. And that's the thing. Bodybuilding is like so close now. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Shout out from Ottawa, Canada, from Jason Wright. I agree with Jade. What did Jade say? Unfortunately, I'm not favouring Jon's front poses except his most muscular. That's it. Yeah, I get what you're saying for sure. Just when Jon balloons up into that front double, it's pretty crazy. It's I know what you're saying though. Yeah, Vlad looks crazy there, and so does Mo Foda, and yeah, Jordan. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I think it's one of those things where it converts a little bit more in motion. But yeah, I get what you're saying for sure. I just think Jon was pretty crazy for me. But Vlad was pretty crazy too, but he didn't get put in the middle. So Bodybuilding News Network. What's up, Sanch? Who have I got? I've got Jon De La Rosa personally. That's the top 6, yes. Yazan. Vlad is way over the line, Brandon is saying. Let's look at that. Now, I think they're actually just bringing up the last call out now, so let's have a look. A few of you guys just dropping out all of a sudden. Oh, no, not the last call out. Now, this is a call out, I believe, to maybe solidify that top 6 group. So we've got 2 from the second call out, 2 from the first call out. This is going to be your 5, 6, 7, and 8. And it's a good lineup too. We've seen this sort of lineup be the 4 out of the top 5 or the top 4 at a show in the past. Pretty damn good competitors. I'll show some screen captures of these fellas in a second. Moving Lewis Breed in for Tim Budesheim. Got Sahar in there as well. This is telling me... So we've moved Sahar. So Sahar appears to be moving up. Let's get one of his front double. His front double's crazy. Alright. So this is your 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th theoretically by the call out. So some from the first call out, some from the second call out. The inside guys, which is interesting because first call out, you got Lewis Breed, second on the left. And also on the far right, he was also in the... Wait, have I got the right thing up? I do. Good, thank God. See front double there. Yeah, Sahar, while he doesn't have the biggest back, he is very conditioned. He's just so shredded. Very interesting side chest. Like his chest is very high up. You compare that to like Lewis Breed next to him. Completely different. There is a live stream as well. I encourage you guys to purchase it if you can do so because it is extremely high quality. Also, the 2 guys on the outside have sort of cooked their hands a little bit, to be honest. Tiny waist on the guy on the right. You'll see it when I put up the ab and thigh. In terms of who's winning this call out, it's definitely one of the guys in the middle, Lewis Breed or Sahar. Completely different physique, so good luck judging that. Why are concurrent viewers falling down? Mark's Max Muscle, what's up? Tim looks like he ate a barrel. Oh, rough. Who are Tim Budesheim? Alright, we've got our last call out coming out on stage now. Top 4. Jon De La Rosa. He just got moved into the middle for Mo Foda. It seems like it's a top 2 of Jordan Hutchinson and Vladyslav Sukhoruchko. Put your thoughts in the comments and vote in the poll. Alright, so last call out of the prejudging. Okay, we have Jon De La Rosa and Jordan Hutchinson. What an improvement for Jordan Hutchinson. I believe he placed 5th. Front double. Now, zoomed in, it actually looks quite different. These guys look, maybe you'd say less conditioned to this camera angle or something. I don't know. None of them seem to look as conditioned right now. Which maybe they're fading, but I don't think so. Maybe not to this level. If it was one guy, I'd say maybe, but... Is Vlad cheating the line that much? He's a little bit. But the camera is actually slightly from the other side to what Vlad is on, so... I took an unfortunate screen capture of Vlad just then. He was sort of falling over a little bit. When you see Mo Foda hit his rear lat spread, you'll see it when I go through it in a moment. That is your top 4 on the screen right now, guys. That's what they're going through. Side tricep. I would say Vlad. I got to be honest. Side tricep, I'm saying Vlad over Jon. Very marginally, I will say. They don't have Jordan. Ab and thigh. I would say it is pretty close between Jon and Vlad on that shot, but there are other shots like the most muscular where Vlad... Oh, he's bringing more conditioning this time, but... Oh, yep. Hands on hips was... Okay, let's go through it. See a front shot there. Front lat spread. You can see Vlad looks pretty crazy there. Jordan, nice and balanced. But Mo Foda looks crazy on that front lat spread. I'm having a look at the front lat spread. They've just moved Mo Foda into the middle as well for Jordan Hutchinson. I'd say Jordan, to me, has faded a little bit in terms of like maybe just smoothed over a tiny bit since he came out. Oh, he's still looking pretty damn good. I wish Vlad got his chance to be in the middle. Vlad is huge. He is cheating the line massively here. You'll see he looks massive on the back double bicep. So he's beginning to cheat the line more and more as it's gone on, I think. Not crazy amounts, though. He's just a huge, huge dude as well. Oh, not Siri. Accidentally brought Siri up. Hopefully I didn't interrupt anything for you guys. Side tricep. Yeah, Vlad's huge. Okay, so I guess I really got to focus on this top 2, Mo Foda and Jon De La Rosa. Yeah. I would say Jon's probably slightly flatter than when he came out. This prejudging has been going for a while, so... Not surprising that these guys are actually changing before our eyes. Steve Weinberger's like firing them up, making them go hard. So I imagine the crowd's probably pretty good there, but what we're getting through the stream is like, oh, this is cool. Boom. All right. That concludes prejudging. So let's look through these few final call-out ones. And we'll be back live in an hour and a half. I will post the link actually for that very, very soon so you don't miss out. And you just need to click the notification bell in that. But you're seeing a few photos there. How about I get that now for you guys so you don't miss out on it a little bit later on. Oh, Brandon, super chat. My guy. Sorry, that I missed that. Oh, man, I don't know if I can thumbs up it. He says, Tim just needs rest. Props to him for pushing as long as he did, though. True old school. Multiple show season for him. His sponsors should be happy. 100%. 100% Brandon. I totally agree. Super chat coming through strong. Completely agree, my man. Dave Manfred, loving the channel, Xavier. People do not know what they're missing. Thank you, my man. If you guys can share it out, like it, and just show all the support you can, that is much appreciated. It's very, incredibly humbling. How is there so little critique about Vlad's midsection? Yeah, I can get that. But let me just quickly get for you guys. I don't know if there's any other super chats. So I'm just trying to quickly scroll to make sure I'm not missing anything. I don't think I am. But thank you guys so much for supporting the chat. But let me post in the chat right now the link to the final. So I'm just going to bring that up. Just give me about 20 seconds. I'll post that up. We'll go through a few more photos. I'll wrap it up. And then we will be back. I actually might go a little bit earlier finals at the actual time it starts. I'll go through the other divisions. We'll probably get some more footage, some more videos. So we'll go live in an hour and 45 minutes. An hour and 44 minutes to be precise from now for the finals of the 2024 Tampa Pro. But while I was saying that and delaying, I wasn't actually doing what I wanted to do. which is share the link to the additional finals live, which is on in an hour and 43 minutes now. Get shareable link. That'll work. And then we go in here and we post that link. Boom. In the chat. So make sure you click on that, guys. The link is in the chat. That is the finals for the 2024 Tampa Pro. We had a decent amount of you guys in here. Make sure you like it. And when you finish this stream, like once I close it down, jump back on, click back on this video, because then it will go up as a normal video, and comment, I was going to say Sonic, but it's too generic now. We need something different. Well, where's my screen? We will go through some things, but once this does go live as well, type in Kylo. That's my son's name. He is the coolest kid on the planet. So type in Kylo. It's the same name as like Kylo Ren off Star Wars, KYLO. And that's the way I know that you've listened throughout this entire stream and you're a true desktopper. But let's go through a few more of these photos before we wrap up this. And you guys can let me know your opinion. I will go to the poll results as well. So this is your top 4. Let's go back and go pose by pose quickly through these front shots. So front double bicep, I've got to say Mo Foda looks damn impressive. When he's hitting the shot, so impressive. And Jon, like when you see it in still, and I'm going to judge it off stills because that's what we're looking at, not as impressive, but when he's going through it, and I will say at the end of prejudging, I think Jon faded. I think he started off incredibly strong. We will actually go back to a few of those photos as well. You can let me know your opinions and I will interact with you, but I will go pose by pose, at least through the last call out. So front double, probably Mo Foda, to be honest. I think Vlad was super impressive on it too, but Jordan also very balanced, and I think Jordan and Jon faded the most. Vlad also faded a little bit too, but I think they all honestly, to be honest, faded a little bit, or it was just the camera angle. I can't be 100% sure on that. You can see the conditioning of Jon there. Jordan's just coming out of the pose, but Jon was like, had that real crazy tightness. Then glance your eyes over to the right a little bit. Now you can see maybe Vlad's cheating the line a little bit more than these other guys, but he's on the other side of the stage as well. He looks crazy impressive. But Jon, for me, is just too hard. And you got to see that when I was zoomed in a bit. The back shots, Jon, you can see, to me, was winning that with a reasonable amount of ease with Vlad in second. But you can see how much more Vlad's sort of... It's not really that much more, but he's cheating the line, really. It's like a little bit. But, yeah, Vlad just looks like an absolute... just ridiculous. And you can see as well, Mo Foda on the back, just his back double bicep, he's got his spine like twisted a little bit. Just doesn't look super comfortable. And then when he hits his rear lat spread, it's like one side's pulled out more than the other side, and just not quite as crisp in the back. But Mo Foda has a phenomenal structure. Jordan Hutchinson, all the while as well, is just looking super balanced head to toe, poses very well, no shaking, anything like that. You know, his back's pretty damn wide on that rear lat spread. And he's one of those guys that has very few flaws. So, yeah, very impressive Jordan Hutchinson and his improvements. Now, I will say Mo Foda, when he hits his side tricep, it looks very, very good there. And the way he's hitting it, I wish he was just a bit more sure in his posing and he just hit it and just locked it. I think that would definitely help him, because in video, I wasn't super impressed with that side tricep. Didn't look as crisp from the side, through the midsection in general, but when he's actually hitting that there, that actually does look very impressive. But Mo Foda there, you can see a huge amount of muscle. Those front shots are crazy on him. Now, all these guys are walking forward, so Jon's like the furthest. Well, actually, Vlad's probably the furthest back there. But Vlad just doesn't have that conditioning through the delts and the chest, and I think that is the one thing that killed him. Midsection doesn't look amazing there either, but overall, I thought it was a very good package from Vlad. But I see what you mean, like that most muscular from Jon, when you see him in front double, looks nowhere near as conditioned. It's, yeah, unusual, but in motion, he looked much more conditioned. And much bigger as well, so. Now, let me get to your comments on this. And you can see a bit more there in terms of the, like, look how small these two guys in the middle's waists are. Then you see Vlad on the side, and he's just this monstrosity. It's like, how do you judge that? That is definitely an interesting one. We've actually got more people jumping in now. All right. Don't forget, it's middle of the day, Saturday in summer here in the US, so lots of people are outside doing things. Yeah, of course. So yeah, shout out to you guys for getting in there. Foda, Flate Side. Shout out to X for the stream. Always quality. Thanks, my man Lucas. Thumbs up. Glad you made it and catch for the last few minutes. Yeah, man. And I'll be back for finals as well. The link I put in the description. Let me... oops, I missed it. I'm going to try to pin the link for the finals so you guys don't miss out. Pin message. So that's pinned at the top of the chat now, so make sure you check that out. Click on that and click the notification bell button. So the poll results so far, let me open it back up. Who do you have winning the 2024 Tampa Pro? Obviously, we've been able to have a look at the photos now. 38% of you have Mo Foda, 44% have Jon De La Rosa, 7% have Vlad Sukhoruchko, 8% now, and 11% have Jordan Hutchinson. Quite a split there between the different bodybuilders, which I love to see. With about 2 hours till finals, can they really make any noticeable changes unless there's a sauna nearby to drop some water quick? I don't know. That's from Brandon. Now, I think these guys were fading. So let's take a quick look back. Gentlemen, a quick look back into the past. Anyway, so you can see Jon De La Rosa when he came out. This front double bicep was looking like monstrous and full. And you can see him there in the front. Like, I think he looked better when he first came out. I think that looks harder than when he's hitting it in the lineup. That was very full. Yeah, I'd say John probably faded a little bit. Still very good at the end of prejudging. But yeah, I'd say maybe faded a tiny bit. Mo Foda, very good in individual shots for sure. I think this is where he fell down. The back double was a clear loss, but other shots, very, very impressive. I just think when you watch him in live motion, he needs to get a bit more sure of his posing, hit his shots a bit harder, like a Jon De La Rosa, because my eyes were drawn to John. So, and here's Jordan Hutchinson. I think for Jordan, it's just like, because you can see that looks very, very impressive, but I don't think it looked the same at the end. But it could have just been the lighting. Who knows? But for me, I have Jon De La Rosa winning this one, and the judges, I think, have him winning too, because he was the one kept in the middle the entire time. The only one that was kept in the middle the whole time, Jordan Hutchinson and Mo Foda swapped being in the middle. So I'd say for second place, it's going to be between Jordan Hutchinson and Mo Foda. I would say they're probably going to give it to Mo Foda in second. I'd say Jordan Hutchinson in third. And then in fourth, I would say... who's in fourth? Vlad Sukhoruchko, based on the call-outs. And then we've got a battle between a bunch of other guys, which we will sort of go into a bit as well. So let's get through them. Let's go and see. And that's one of the men, Sahan. And you can see the dude's conditioning. Absolutely wild. There on Sahan. Nate Spear there. Then we have Vlad Sukhoruchko. He took so damn long in his individual posing after everyone was getting rushed as well. He got thanked about 3 times, as in get off stage, Vlad. He actually hit an angled front double bicep here. You can see he looks really conditioned there. Did Tim make top 5? No, he's not going to make top 5, unfortunately. Well, most likely not. You never know. His tan was absolute terrible. But he's not top. He wasn't in the top 6 call out, but then he was compared to the 2 outside guys of the first call out. So who would be 5th and 6th, and then also 7th and 8th. They were all sort of compared together, and I will show you guys that in just a moment. Eric Wood there. Very impressive, just needs to come in as conditioned from the back as he is from the side and the front. I mean, the back's decent, but just the hams and glutes. That's one area that holds Eric Wood back a little bit, I'd say. And just overall needs a bit more mass, but looks pretty good in the lineup in terms of like overall size. So And this was the first call out. And as you can see here, I feel like Jon De La Rosa was much fuller. Even same as Vlad, but it could just be the zoomed in camera looking different. And there you can see that is the first call out. So you got Lewis Breed in there as well. And what's the other dude's name on the far right? I believe that he's actually been sort of pushed out a little bit on this one. Guy on the far right, last name May, Jason May, I believe it is. Hopefully I'm correct there. Let's get back to this. Vlad looks like an absolute, the guy second on the right, Vlad Sukhoruchko, looks like an absolute mutant on that pose. Gotta say, Mo Foda on the left there, he's doing that twisting shot, and I think he looks phenomenal when he hits that side tricep twisting, when he actually hits it, as long as that midsection's kept tight and he just locks it in. Vlad, very good on that one as well. Like, actually, a lot of these guys in this lineup, very good on the ab pose. Very, very good. Then this is the second call out where you see Tim Budesheim in the middle looking very, very white. Sahan to his right, and I feel like Sahan is definitely going to get the nod over Tim Budesheim. Unless Tim comes back with a darker tan, because you look at him and you go, okay, well, he's not bad at all, but just very white. His face doesn't look real either. Cartoon character face or something. That one with the smile. See there, Eric Wood, Tim Budesheim, and Sahan, who has literally the highest chest structure of all time. See, Tim's still huge, you know. It's a tough one. And this was the third call out. Christian Caldwell in the middle, Nate Spear on one side, Arn Wynn on the other side. You can see Phil Clahar in there as well. And this was the four-man call-out that I was talking about. So this is the battle for 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. Quite clearly for me. They could still move around outside of that, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that will actually happen. But let me know your thoughts on this four-man battle, if you care to do so. And we'll wrap this thing up very, very soon afterwards. Let me know who you would have winning this four-man battle. Samson. Vlad's back is massive. Foda 1. Not yet. We have the finals coming up. And the finals is linked just at the top there for my live watch along. Also, if you do want to purchase the live stream, the link is in the description as well. So, yeah, I'll quickly go through this. 4 group of guys. Let me know who you have winning. So, they did move this. Did they move these guys around a little bit? I can't remember. Lewis Breed there in the middle. With Sahan. So, to me, that suggests that Sahan has moved up from that potentially 7th, 8th place to more like 6th now. And I think it's deserved, like, honestly. Like, while he does get beaten here, very conditioned still. That rear lat spread is, like, I honestly like the look of that. Like, Lewis Breed, like, people like the low lats and it's filled in and all that sort of stuff, but I prefer the look of, like, a small waist and then flaring out at the lats and then coming out of the quads. I don't know. Is Eric top 5? No. Unfortunately, Eric's not top 5 here. He just needs to get those glutes and hams a bit crisper. And this is obviously a top 4, which we ended on. So, guys, let me know in the comments who you have winning if you are watching this on replay or you are watching live. And thank you so much for tuning in once again to Desktop Bodybuilding. We will be live once again in 1.5 hours, under 90 minutes time from now. If you did enjoy the stream, give it a thumbs up, all that good stuff. And if you are a true desktopper, once you close this and I close down the live, click back onto it and comment Kylo, Kylo. It's the name of my son and obviously the name of, I think, a villain in Star Wars or something. Kylo Ren, Kylo. Ren, R-E-N. I don't know. Anyway, guys, that's it for this one. My name is Xavier Wills. This is Desktop Bodybuilding. Much love to all the desktoppers. Appreciate you guys. And that's it for me. For this stream, we'll be back very, very soon. Make sure you link up with it. Check it out. The link is pinned in this one, and I will put it in the description as well after this does go live if you are watching on replay. So for myself, Xavier Wills, this is Desktop Bodybuilding.